Bryce Hall, when taking a break from boxing or doing whatever Bryce Hall does, he actually likes to call out liberal social media stars. The most recent liberal social media star of these ones, his name is It's Dean or Dean Withers. Dean Withers has a giant social media following, and he just goes live and debates people all of the time. Morality of homosexuality, misogyny, Dean versus 20 Trump supporters, which is a very large video. I've actually watched some of this video, and it's actually a pretty good video, and I think he honestly is a really good debater, to be fair. He does talk over people. He does like to spit out facts that sometimes are not 100% true or sometimes misleading, but ultimately, that's kind of just the case with a lot of these TikTok debaters. But recently, it's come out that he is not who he claims to be. He, in fact, is a grifter who has been pretending to be liberal for a long time, or at the very least doesn't practice what he preaches. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I gathered all this information all together, and I'm going to tell you guys about the true Dean Withers. First things first, let's talk about the Bryce Hall release that happened on October 6th. This is yesterday as I'm recording this. He shows a video that was screen recorded from somebody's phone when he was sent a YouTube edit of a Fortnite thing, and he says, hella goated my N-word. Now, that's not something that you're allowed to say. That's not something you're supposed to say. I would argue that nobody on the entire planet should say that word because of the absolute terrible meaning that comes behind that word. If you say it because it's your own thing and it's your race, whatever. I'm not going to call you out for it. But if you are a white person in 2019, which is when these messages were sent, April 22nd, 2019. You can also look at Bryce Hall's account if you'd like to watch this full video. He proves that it is from Dean Withers specifically. It's just gross. It's gross. 2019, you should know better. That's 5 years ago. But obviously, Dean Withers is supposedly a college student now. So assuming that he is the same age as myself, 20 years old, because I haven't been able to find anything that actually proves exactly what age he is, I'm going to assume that he is 20 years old. So 15 years old. We can all say we said some bad things at 15 years old. What we cannot say is that we said some bad things 2 years ago when we were 18 years old, or at least old enough to understand that this is not the right thing to be doing. He goes on a video trying to create what is explained by Fearbuck as a e-rich lifestyle program that offers coaches, mentors, and high-level structure to rival Andrew Tate's Hustler University. Now, do I believe that every single corporation or every single program that is like this with a mentorship area is bad? Not at all. I actually believe that a lot of businesses are absolutely necessary to have a mentor. Do I think that some 17-year-old punk with fake glasses is going to teach me anything? Not at all. Do I think that somebody that is going up to me and flexing on me, saying, look at my bags, look at my watch, look at my cars, is going to help me learn anything? Not at all. Let's watch the video together and break apart how terrible this video really is.
While you guys are at home sitting on your asses, I just took a private jet out to LA with $1 million.
So he has $1 million. First claim, 245 subscribers. Let's imagine that they're paying just $1,000. They aren't making. He's not got $1 million. That's somebody else's money. Also, can $1 million even fit in a bag like that? Just saying.
This rental passenger seats in a Coach duffel bag. Couple grand in the lap. I'm about to go drop it at Louis Vuitton.
This video also calls out that the glasses are $50, just like what we said before.
Living my dream life. What are you doing? Nothing.
He basically just ridicules us and says that we're lazy pieces of crap the entire rest of the video. But let's go ahead and watch and read this real fast. Officially announcing the University of E-Business. E-Business. Dude, we are not some e-girls. Put your freaking goth mascara away, because I'm not putting that mug on. The University of E-Business will completely inclusive, all-in-one solution to the basics of the most advanced ways of generating income online. We boast the most impressive library of curriculum, beating things such as Andrews Hustler University out of the water. I have been able to successfully scale my income to 6 figures a month online in less than 12 months using vital skills and principles I want to share with you each and every single one of you. I am excited for this, and you should be too. Now, here's the thing. Can you make that money online? Yes. Can you make that money through cryptocurrency? Yes, if you're taking advantage of somebody. Can you make that money through stock trading? Yes, if you're taking advantage of somebody. Can you make that money through investing? No, unless you have a very impressive parents that have built a life for you to where you can invest that stuff immediately right while you are a teenager. This guy is a teenager at this point. He is 2020, or this is 2022. He is at least, at the very most, 20 years old at this point. At the very most. I mean, you look at his face. You can tell that that is somebody who has just gotten done with puberty. Same way that I am, literally like 20 years old. I understand. I understand how it goes. I got a boyish face still too, and I'm working on that, you know. But you can tell this guy's not very old. He's just not very old here. I don't think that somebody is self-made doing stuff like this. It's just gross. It's just weird and it's gross. Why would you do this? Dean Withers is just a bad person here. But then it gets a little bit worse because he is now pandering to the liberals, you know? He's pandering to a audience that is absolutely despises things like slurs, which everybody should, of course. But especially it seems like the left really, really hates the usage of any words that can be offensive as anyone. And he says just about any word that I can find in this little tweet right here. Now, I can't show you guys the Discord, but I can link it in the comments, and I can show you guys the person who posted it, which is 4KT who hate you hate, and it is under Fearbucks comment. You can also see it on Bryce Hall's account. Basically, he says, closeted F-slur. You eat a dude's A word, then call it a joke. Respectfully, shut yo B-A up. I'll one pump you with my right fist, you incel Q boy. And then he adds someone and says chill. Don't really make sense there. You're adding somebody to chill when you just said basically everything offensive that you can possibly do. At this time, his profile picture, and his profile picture currently is a picture of somebody flexing. I don't think it's him because I don't know if he has that muscularity. But here is also a video of him saying something poor. This is a screen recording from a very old 2019 video. Again, we can get to his apology in a second. These are old claims. But let's go ahead and watch this video real fast.
Bro, say, make sure you follow my nigga.
There we go. That's all we need to see. And then he repeats by saying the R word multiple times. If you don't know what the R word is, it is the word that they use to refer to an autistic child, which is absolutely gross. And so let's continue again. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? There's no reason for him to do that. There was just no reason. And even he agrees that that word should be off limits and that you shouldn't say it in this clip, that he uses it against somebody else, a MAGA person, somebody that is MAGA, somebody that likes Donald Trump. And you're also going to see Aiden Ross and Sneeko in the top left. I can't find this clip without them in the top left. I'm sorry. If you don't like them, I don't know.
And you said that you were perfectly
what you're saying is just
painting
retarded.
Okay, well, I don't appreciate your use of the slurs, but I guess that's what emotionally immature men, when someone smarter than them lays down the truth. Isn't that right, sir?
And there's the clip of him saying the word again and the N-word as well. So he doesn't appreciate the use of slurs. That is something that he has said now. And he also did respond to this at some point in his career. He did say something. And this was his original response. This was something that was pretty recent. But let's go ahead and read this. This is what he personally responded to his Discord, talking about the response. And then we're going to get into his Twitter response as well, which he hasn't fully responded to everything. A screenshot of me saying the N-word when I was 14. 14, perfect. Now we can gauge the time. He is 19 now, which means that during that 2022 thing, he was also 17. He was not making money online. Realistically, he could have been making something. I'm not going to pretend that he couldn't have been making something, but he wasn't making six figures. So we can also count that as a bold-faced lie, unless mommy and daddy invested 6 figures of money into his account per month. Making its round on X and TikTok. First and foremost, I thought I'd give some context on those that haven't seen it already. Someone DM'd me a Fortnite edit, and I responded, hella goated, my N-word, with he also put the emoji. I don't know why that emoji is so funny in these contexts, but let's continue. The screenshot dates to the message to April of 2019. I take accountability for the use of the word and very obviously recognize it as being wrong. I would personally like to apologize specifically to all the members of the African American community for ever using the term. The reason I do what I do today is because I know with firsthand experience how education can change your entire worldview and make you a better person. I am damn proud of who I am today. I am open to questions about this. I pride myself on transparency. Feel free to have discourse about this in #NoAccess. Now, honestly, I first saw that tweet and I didn't see the extensive use of slurs, and I said we should forgive this guy. We should forgive this guy. He said something a long time ago. That's something that I bet most people around this age have done on the internet, unfortunately, have said some very bad things, said some super vile, tragic things on the internet. But after seeing the way that he has responded on Twitter, and after seeing some things, and seeing how he holds other people accountable for use of slurs and for use of things like this, rather than trying to educate them, in which his apology would be his goal to do is educate them, I can't fully forgive here. I can forgive, but I don't think the internet's going to fully forget here. So let's go ahead and read his Twitter response as well. Screenshots of me saying the F slur in 2022 and the N word in 2019 have been doing their rounds here on X. First, I would like to confirm that both of these screenshots are 110% real. So they're more than real. They're actually so real. I made a pretty long post about the past use of my slurs on my Discord some time ago. I want to share my part with you all now. He's referring to the Discord one that we just showed. I am putting this announcement out not only to hold myself accountable, but hoping you guys will hold me accountable as well. Collectively, society should hold all accountable who hold harmful ideologies or use such language, regardless of follower count, political affiliation, or perceived power. The use of slurs is deplorable, harmful, and disgusting, and I am ashamed of my past actions. As I speak on my live streams often, the reason I host my debates is because I was once in a position where I lacked critical education surrounding the topics that I now adamantly preach about, and I hope to share the same education brought me to the truth with as many people as I can. I am ashamed of the boy I used to be, and this is something that will continue to haunt me. However, I will continue to move forward, educating those who stand in the shoes I used to stand in, advocating for the same change that I underwent on a societal level. I am dead set in my ways, and I love what I do now because I personally know what education can do to make a human on this planet better for those around them, and better for society as a whole. I will continue to dedicate my platform on educating those who stand today where I stood years ago. I would also like to personally apologize to all members of the BIPOC and the LGBTQ plus communities. Thank you for all of those who are holding me accountable in good faith today. I will never forget my motivation for doing what I do now, and neither should you. So, is this a valid apology? Do you guys think this is a valid apology? Now, first things first, I am not black and I am not gay, so he's not apologizing to me. I can very clearly understand that he's not apologizing to me. If he was apologizing to me, maybe my voice matters a little bit more. But currently, in the realm of things, I can't say much. What do you guys think? Genuinely, what do you guys think? And also, what do you guys think about after his response when he also sent, while I have a lot of traffic coming to my account, I thought I would share some invaluable resources with you guys. Help educate yourself in the same way I did. Education is everything. Resources on racism in America. Now, I haven't actually clicked this link. I really haven't watched this. It looks like it comes from Chicago News, University of Chicago. I imagine that they do great things there. I don't really know much about them. I don't know if this is real. But I can say that I do know for a fact, after reading his tweets, that he didn't want it to mean harm. Now, looking back at his crypto scams, which he does talk about in that video, just like I said, again, he talks about in this video how to make money with crypto, how to make money with stocks, and he is very clearly trying his best to absolutely take somebody's money. He is trying to take somebody's money here. You can tell. You can tell by the way by the way he dresses, but the way he acts in this video, that he is very much so wasting your time, basically. Wasting your time, wasting your money. It's just a ridiculous thing to do. And ultimately, because I know that part of his history, it does make me believe that this is not a sincere apology. What do you guys think? Make sure to spread Jesus' love.